What's going on, guys? My name is Kenny and I go by GMFIRED. I pronounce it GMFired, and if you haven't followed me on Instagram, I think it's a good idea for you to do so. And please give me a subscribe to this YouTube channel because I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I need your help. So please help me out and you will get some good karma. Let's get into this video and let's get fired up, guys. So this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, June 4th and June 5th, 2022, I will be going to my first ever Collecticon in Charlotte, North Carolina. I was supposed to go to the one last year in Tampa, Florida, but I got sick, so I couldn't make it. But this is going to be my first time going to Collecticon. First started with YGO cards, which are a trading card game that is a Japanese origin, kind of like Pokemon. I also collect Pokemon cards, so Collecticon might be a place that I need to be. Plus, they also have sport cards as well, so I think it's probably one of the best show for me because sport cards, Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I heard some Power Rangers people are gonna be there, anime, all that stuff. I am obsessed with all those stuff growing up. As you see in the back right here, there's tons and tons Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards back here. I got Power Ranger figures everywhere. I'm obsessed. So it's gonna be a fun weekend for me. It's a 2-day event, so we'll see what's gonna happen. And the Friday, I have a show that is about 45 minutes away from where I live. So I'm going to go check that show out. It's a smaller show inside of a mall. But, you know, sometimes I found some cool stuff in there. It's not a bad spot to check it out. So it's going to be a 3-show weekend for me this week. So let's see how it goes. So my game plan for this week is bring some Pokemon cards, some Yu-Gi-Oh cards with me to the Collecticon, and hopefully I can trade it or sell it to get some stuff that I want. Of course, I'm bringing some higher end sport cards with me as well. My goal is to always picking up the lower end bulk. I call it bulk Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon cards. For y'all that don't know what bulks are just like, you know, like lower end stuff. Like for sport cards, like the base cards that nobody wants, those are considered bulk. For Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon, they're like common cards that nobody really wants. You know, the non-holographic cards, those are bulk. And usually you can get a pretty good deal when you buy them in large quantity. Hence the word bulk. I'm always down to pick up bulk Pokemon, always down to pick up bulk Yu-Gi-Oh! And lately, I've been going to shows and hitting up the value box. Shout out to Card Collector 2, Ryan. You know, he's been talking about value box. People sleep on those, you know, like it does take a lot of time. I understand you stand there for 20 minutes plus going through stuff, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I've never seen before, I don't know anything about. So when I look at value box, my game plan is mostly basketballs, because I grew up I got really big into sports around like 2005 into 2012. because I'm a Lakers fan, and back then, you know, like Lakers, Kobe, Shaq in the 2000, 2003 eras. That's when like I first kind of got into sports. But like when Pau Gasol came, they won 2 championships, and then like the Miami Heat, LeBron James went to the Miami Heat, the big trio, like that was super huge for the basketball, the NBA, and that like Derrick Rose, MVP era, like that era was my like era. I have video games I play on the PlayStations, and literally the only games I would have is NBA Live, NBA 2K. That's the only thing I would play, and I would just play that for days and hours and days. I was obsessed with the NBA, and that is when I first started collecting sport cards. My first ever patch card I got was a Shaquille O'Neal patch, but during that time he was with the Phoenix Suns, so I was upset, so I traded the card away to get another pack, and I didn't get anything on it. But that was awesome, and if I knew what I do now, buying all those autographs of Kobe's and LeBron James back in 2008 and 10, man, would I be doing so well right now. But hindsight 2020, right? But yes, guys, value box. It is very time consuming, yes, but you will get a very good margin on there. Of course, it's fun walking around looking for the big cards, but those are, everybody's gonna be looking for those, so those are gonna be a little bit harder to snipe, as they call it. But value box play, guys, my recommendation, I mean, I'm still new into this. I don't really know too much about like auto sports. That's why I only specialize in basketball cards and a little bit of football. I like serial numbers, autographs. Autographs is my favorite things to get. A game worn patch. Those are the 3 things that I usually like pick up. And the older like Topps Chrome stuff, refractor, all that stuff, I think those look amazing. Those are the original prisms. People love those. I grew up with those. So I like those. So I've been buying like guys like that I grew up watching for like 25 cents. I got like a Eli Manning, what's called Topps Chrome orange refractor number out of like 490 or like 490 something for like a quarter, and it just looked beautiful. It's just a beautiful looking card. Like, Eli is not my favorite football player, but he is a Manning, and Peyton Manning, you know, from Knoxville. We got University of Tennessee, where Peyton Manning was, you know, play for. So we're a Manning guy. Knoxville is the Manning, is a team Manning. All right. So that was something cool. And another thing about cards, I know I'm going all over the place. There's just so many things I gotta get out, but if you want to be in the reselling business, I'm learning this the hard way. Sell your cards. Don't hold on to them. Sell your cards if you want to make this, like, you know, be serious about this. That's the thing that I have a problem with, is holding on to cards. Like, I get cards like this, like something like this, a Venusaur. I love Venusaurs, and I had, like, during the pandemic, during the lockdowns, I bought some Venusaurs at like some random thrift store for like 20 bucks, and they were going for like $200-300, and I went to sell them. I was like, I want to keep it, I want to get it graded. And now, bam, it all tank, and like, it's just, sell your cards if you like, if you want to make this a business, because I've been getting a lot of advice. Everybody thinks everything is gonna, like, you know, crash. I personally don't think it's gonna, like, I don't think cars are gonna go down to zero. Like, this car will never be $0. is impossible. If this card is $1, I will literally buy every single one of them and control the market. Cards aren't going to go to zero, but do I think they're a little high right now compared to what they were in 2019? I think so. But compared to what they were in 2020, they crashed a lot. But you know, we're in a different time now. Money is different now, so we'll see. But sell your cards if you want to make this, you know, a business. You know, like right now, stuff that I like, my PC stuff are stuff that I think that are undervalued, or just like really cheap. Like I have a whole bunch of Peyton Manning, like serial number cards I get for like $0.25 to $1 in the value box. I PC those because, you know, there's only a certain amount of them since they're serial numbers, and I got them for $1, and I just get like a magnet, one touch thing, put it in there. It looks awesome, right? Just that'll be my PCs, and I PC Lakers autographs of people that won championships. I have like a whole bunch of Luke Waltons, Jordan Farmer's autographs, just like the reign of Derek Fisher, like the whole bunch, all the bench players for like $1. I collect those. I mean, I have like, you know, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, which I got on-card autos of Kareem, one of the best player. Like, he's at least a top 10 player of all time. Everybody know who Kareem is. I got his on-card autos for under $200, which is insane. I get Magic Johnson autographs for under $50. Like, this is insane. Those are the guys that I PC, like Hall of Famers, legends, championship winners, and their autographs and cards are just like dirt cheap compared to some new guy like LaMelo Ball, or, you know, John Morant's cool, but dang, his second and third year autographs are still like $500 to $1,000, which is crazy. What? So that's just what I've been doing. I think that's like, you know, but you know, of course, a lot of guys made a lot of money from collecting like LeBron James, Tom Brady's, Patrick Mahomes. You know, they bought those for super cheap and they kept it for like a few years and they sell it. But that's the thing though, you gotta sell it. It doesn't matter what your cars go up to. If you bought a car $5 and then 3 years later it's like $20,000 and you don't sell it, I mean, it's kind of pointless too, you know? It might go down. It might keep going up. Yes, it might keep going up. Nobody knows, but a lot of the time it's gonna go down, I think. So if you don't need the money, keep the cars. That's cool, but sell your cars. Sell your cars. That's what I need to learn to sell my cars. So football season's about to begin again. So I'm gonna keep my eyes out on football. I know a lot of people at Dallas Car Show are picking up quarterbacks, so it might be a pretty competitive scene. But I'm a main NBA guy, so I'm gonna try to pick up some NBA guys that, you know, lost a little bit of value since the playoff. Like Trae Young, you know, Trae Young. If I can get some autographs for under $100, I'll pick up some Trae Youngs. We'll see what happens with him. I like Donovan Mitchell. I really do. I really want him to go to a different team, or they get rid of Rudy Gobert and get him like some more help. But he reminds me, his playing style reminds me of D Wade, which I really like. So I feel like, who knows, if Donovan Mitchell's go to the Heat, where the Heat trade Jimmy Butler to Jazz and let Jimmy Butler Donovan team up, that might be a move. That might be a move. Or let Donovan Mitchell play with Zion or something, you know. That might be the 2012 Miami Heat Big 3 2.0, you know. But I like that play. Some Donovan Mitchells. If I get some Lucas for cheap, Lucas are never cheap, but good value, maybe Luka, but it's probably gonna be like my last option because I think Lucas are just way too expensive. Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. I'm always picking up Anthony Edwards. I think he's so good. He might be in a crappy team. I guess it's not really a crappy team anymore since they made the playoff, but it's a joking team, and they need to get rid of D'Angelo Russells and Karl Anthony Towns because they're joke artists. Either Ant-Man leave for another team, or they need to rebuild again because look what happened to what's his name, Andrew Wiggins. Everybody knew he was good, you know, but then look what happened. He didn't succeed in Minnesota, and right when he went to the Warriors, All-Star, get that. So it's either Minnesota's or Minnesota like structure is not working, or it's Karl Anthony Towns, man. And Jimmy Butler even said that Karl Anthony Towns was soft. He wasn't really competitive. He's not down to win. How was Minnesota up against Memphis 2 games and they dropped the lead? Like, fumble the bag, guys. Fumble the bag. But Anthony Edwards, I think that's a good play. Devin Booker, maybe. He's a good scorer, but I think he needs to go to another team. I think so, because Phoenix, they got the Phoenix curse. The Phoenix curse. They can't win a championship. I think Devin Booker needs to go to another team. But, I mean, if I get some Devin Booker for cheap, I think that's a play. Zach LaVine, I like Zach LaVine, but injuries, man. He always get injured, which sucks. So, we'll see what happens. But those are my 5 guys. Trae Young, Edwards, Booker maybe, Zach LaVine, Luka, Donovan. I guess that's 6 people, but yeah, those are my 6 guys that I'm looking out for. I'm an Angel, guys. You know, I was never big into baseball. I actually don't even know half the rules of baseball. But I used to live in Anaheim, California, and my house was about 5 to 7 minutes away from the Angel Stadium. So, growing up, I see Angels everywhere. Everybody was wearing red, the Angel sign. And hey guys, it's the Anaheim Angels. It's not Los Angeles Angels. It's the Anaheim Angels. Los Angeles is about an hour away from Anaheim. So, it's not the Los Angeles Angels. It's the Anaheim Angels. And we had a petition about that. So, get your ish right. So, so I like that. Angels are cool. You know, I don't really know too much about baseball, but the Angels, like, sucks every year. They don't make the playoffs. But we got 2 MVPs. You know, Shohei Ohtani, one of the Trailblazers, pitcher and a bomb hitter. And one of the guys that everybody's considered the greatest of all time in baseball is Mike Trout. Maybe the greatest baseball player ever. Which are pretty, you know, that's just crazy how weird baseball is. You know, you have like 2 of the best players and your team just sucks. Imagine if a team had like LeBron James and Michael Jordan, and they're like they just can't make the playoffs. I guess it's like the Detroit Lions. I guess it's like the Detroit Lions. They had the best receiver, one of the best receiver of all time, Calvin Megatron Johnson. Barry Sanders, is that the one, the running back, right? Barry Sanders. But I was gonna say Matthew Stafford. He could be an all-time best quarterback. Look what happened. The first year going to the Rams, bam, won a Super Bowl. So, I mean, by the time Matthew Stafford retires, if he wins 2 or 3 more Super Bowls, it's gonna look pretty bad on the Lions. But I mean, the Rams has a really good defense. You know, they're a really good team, but it's still gonna look so bad on the Lions. But I guess you can use the parallels with the Angels and the Lions. You know. So for you guys that are trying to get into Pokemon and want a recommendation for what Pokemon cards to pick up to start with, I say if you know nothing about Pokemon and you just want to get into Pokemon to trade or resell, the 3 Pokemon cards I recommend getting is, of course, the Pikachus. Everybody know Pikachu, the cute yellow mouse. It is the mascot of Pokemon. Next is Charizards. Everybody heard of Charizards, right? Charizards. That is one of the most popular cards. Everybody like Charizard. And the third one is a little bit of a tie between like 3 Pokemons, but it's Mewtwo. A lot of people like Mewtwo's. Eevees and all the evolutions, and either Rayquaza or Gengar. I know I said 3, but that's a lot. But if I were to choose off any of them, I'll probably pick Eevees and all the evolutions, because technically it's like, what, 9 different Pokemons. So for y'all that don't know what an Eevee is, this is an Eevee. Look how cute it is. All the little kids love it. All the girls like Eevees. And what's cool about Eevees is Eevee evolves into, well, right now 9 different, right now it's 8 different Pokemons. So as you can see, it has electric, water, fire, dark, psychic, leaf, ice, and I guess it's another psychic, but it's supposed to be fairy. So those are my 3 recommendations for the Pokemon cards. If you see them, pick them up, because it will be the easiest to move. And, you know, and the other ones are legendary Pokemons like Mewtwo's, a ghost Pokemon card, Gengar, and another legendary Pokemon. It looks like a long green dragon. It's called Rayquaza. People love those. But the 3 main one is Pikachu, Charizards, and Eevees, and the evolutions of it. Those are my recommendations if you just want to get started and pick 3 core ones. For Yu-Gi-Oh! If you guys want to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! My 3 cores recommendation is Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is the equivalent to Charizards, because they're dragons. And they're like one of the strongest creatures when the game first started. Number 2 is Dark Magician, which is the equivalent to a Pikachu. It's like the mascot of Yu-Gi-Oh! And the third one, some people say it's the Red Eyes Black Dragon, which is like another dragon, belongs to another main character. But I think it's the Dark Magician girl. People being over girl characters in like animes and stuff. So Dark Magician girl, that's like the equivalent to the Eevees. But alright guys, that's all for this episode. I'll see you guys maybe in the vlog coming up. I'll be going to a 3-card show starting tomorrow, which is Friday, and hopefully we can pick up some cool stuff. I'll show it to you guys, what you guys see, what you guys think of it. And please give me a follow on Instagram at GMFIRED right here. Pew 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 pew. And please subscribe to this channel if you haven't. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I need your help. So please, if you do it, you get some good karma. And also please hit the thumbs up, comment down below, tell me what you think of this video, what you want to see in the future, what you don't want to like, what you don't like, whatever. Just type 1 2 3 4 5 if you want. Thank you guys so much, I really appreciate it, and see ya later. Fire out.